all right to touch him. Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try. See, I am,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit, and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact.
Impressive. And welcome.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breaker. You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's fine.
It's not me. That room's as ragged as go.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, she'd have been proud, and rightly so.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy. Not in the debt. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Journey?
The curse breakers sent their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Mart.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You will want she put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. When she died, I named a sapling after her, and now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not.
I didn't do anything really, but
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
of course not. I'll see that you're both well. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still. Explain blacksmith.
Think it's all right to touch him?
I hear there's trouble in this area. That broom's as ragged as
So Martha's all right.
Yep. What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operation. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was. Right. Well, leaving, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if they then perhaps I can.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the...
The patron's whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. If I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens... Is everything we've received and everything promised. Here you are. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end. How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
This isn't going to be easy. Nice try. Rest well. I know I will. hope there aren't any more of them.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours. Bryce, you're a long way from home, aren't you? You won't be disappointed.
You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the...
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself. That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a... I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never...
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in great... The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep... Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another...
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here. The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going. You like it? More of my mother's men.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shield.
You know who we are. And still, why then? We owe you our thanks. To...
Say that. I'll show you a true representative. Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Your friends have been found. The branded you. They await you in...
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.